Jayden Brown conducted the Equissage Young Training Horse session this morning. Jayden, would you like to tell me about your early riding history and also about your session this morning?
Yes, so I've got three older sisters, so they all got me into the horses, and being the youngest child in a family of four, I just followed what they did and started on ponies and went through pony club and eventually moved into school, and then that's how I sort of started into the EA competitions and moved through the young rider ranks and I guess to where I am today.
And you had some experience over in Germany. You've trained with several trainers in Germany?
Yeah, so in 2008 I took a horse, Bridle, an Australian bred horse, over to the Young Rider World Cup, and after that I stayed on with my trainer Leonie Brammel in Hanover, and I stayed there for a year, and during that time I sold Bridle and bought First Friedrich, who's on the Greystone Arena state squad, and I still have him today, and we're hoping to start at Grand Prix soon, so it'll be an exciting 12 months ahead.
And the horse you rode in the session this morning, would you like to tell us about him?
So I rode San Andreas this morning, or we call him Andre in the stable, and he's owned by Bo and Linda Dowsett. They imported him as a 4-year-old, and I've been riding him for the past 12 months, and probably the most exciting sort of thing for us was just being selected to compete at the World Young Horse Championships in Pferden, but unfortunately we won't be travelling to the competition due to a few sort of vaccination timetabling issues, but it's certainly an honour to have been chosen for such a prestigious young horse event.
It certainly is. And also, could you talk to us a little bit, please, about the training scale which you displayed this morning in your training session?
Yeah, so this morning in my session I sort of briefly mentioned the training scale, and that's definitely something I learnt to really solidify in Germany, and having a really clear basis for the training and somewhere to sort of start with for every horse, and then just make adjustments to suit the individual personality of each horse. But it's definitely a good thing to have a basis and somewhere to kind of guide your training to and make sure you stick on a clear path.
And whenever I coach someone at home that's on a green or a younger horse at prelim novice level, I always start off by saying to them that I don't care what rhythm you trot in, as long as it's your rhythm. The rider. And
the double bridle, when do you start to introduce young horses to the double bridle?
I usually at about elementary medium level. They depending on the horse, if they're very comfortable and quiet in their mouth, I would start them in a double bridle for after a few starts at medium level. But if they're a little bit more nervy and not so confident with the contact, I might wait until they're closer to starting at advanced level, because in medium you can choose either the snaffle or the double, so just depending on the horse might sort of decide at which stage you introduce the double.
Okay. And the Queensland Dressage Festival, how important do you think that is to dressage in Queensland?
I think it's a fantastic event. I overheard an overseas trainer this morning talking about the lack of committed people where they're from to run an event like this, so I think it certainly speaks a lot for the dedication of everyone in Queensland to improving our sport and making sure, especially the southern states, that they take notice and they know that Queensland's a force to be reckoned with.
Certainly is. Thank you very much, Jayden. And thank you for watching, and that's goodbye from the Queensland Dressage Festival from tophorse.com.au.